Okay, hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is you are joining us from. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. This is Living LTV Live with me, Dr. Benga Adebayo. Living LTV Live is that your favorite show, your favorite health show online that will take a look at all the important things that affect you, your health, and your productivity. And it's a pleasure to come your way every Friday as we look at what is happening. As is our custom, if you're joining us for the very first time, I would just like you to like this video, share this video with your friend. Let's just go right ahead and share with friends and tell everyone that we are live, right? Let me do that right now. And just share with friends that we are live, right? We are live. Right. Live. Okay, and that is done. So please go right ahead and like this video and share it with a friend. Like it and share it with a friend. So today we are taking a look at men's health, what every man should know, the key important things that you should know as a man. So I was discussing with some people. I went, okay, it's International Men's Day. Guy just said, yes, that at least we have one day that we can say is Men's Day. So because of course our female folks have the Women's Day, they have International Day for Women, they have the Girl Child Day, they have Mother's Day, two Mother's Day, and we celebrate all. We think women folk are important and special. So it's also good that we celebrate men. So we're going to take a look at some things that affect men, and as we try to promote the health of men, because what the data suggests to us, what the evidence suggests to us, is that men are less likely to seek for care compared to women. Maybe that's why they die earlier. Because if you take a look at it all over the world, the women folk live longer than the average man. Yeah, the average woman tends to live longer than the average man. Once they overcome childhood, in childhood it's not so clear cut, and part of the reason for that is clear. Families all over the world may tend to give more premium to male child compared to the female child. Um, and then male children are more, for one reason or the other, they are more adventurous, they're more playful, they take greater risks. So their survival is hampered by male children tend to survive, but once they cross over to adulthood, the average woman may live in some societies up to 5 years longer. 5 years. Even some societies way more than that, than the average man. Part of it may be because the health-seeking behavior of men and the expectation of what it means to be a man may be different from what it means to be a woman. So it's important. We think it's important that we take a look and discuss the key things that are harming the health of men, the key things that are killing men globally. And we also take a look at some of the mental health issues that affect men and try to encourage us to live a healthier, longer life. So if you are here, you're watching, or you stumbled upon this, please share it with a man. Let a man know that you care, you love them, you are interested in their health. What are the leading things what are these issues in no particular order, right? That I'd like to talk about today. The first thing I like to talk about, of course, is the expectation of what it means to be a man. So you see a man, he says a macho man, he's a big man, and he refuses to go for health checks. He refuses to take care of himself simply because he just says, I'm a man. I'm a man. No. I want to encourage you. I want to appeal to every man out there and everyone that has a man that he or she loves. Please encourage your man to go for checkups, right? Go for checkups. It is okay to seek for health care. As you try to provide, as you try to work hard to achieve your life goals, it makes no sense for you to achieve those goals and be down with disease or infirmity. Uh-uh, right? It makes no sense for you to get all those goals and achieve all those things, and then at the height of your power and your strength, um, to not be able to enjoy them. So please and please go for checkups, right? Let's put it right. Let's write it there. Let my colleague write it and pin it. Number one, all men, please go for checkups. And as we go for checkups, what are those checkups that you and I, because I think I fall into that class. I'm a man, so I also need to pay attention to these things. What are those things that you need to go check? Please, if you're a man, you're over 40, it's very important for you to go check your prostate health, right? Let's know what's up with your prostate. Women have breasts, right? So breast cancer is more common amongst women, but men also have breasts and they also can get breast cancer. But men are the only ones that have a prostate gland. It doesn't matter if you are male, born male, you are the only one that has a prostate gland. And with that prostate gland, only men can have prostate cancer. And that organ is hidden somewhere there in the perineum, in the pelvic area of a man. It's hidden. And guess what? Because it's hidden, thank you, Olasimiji Olumide. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, Olumide. Because men have prostate glands, it is a sad thing to see that the leading cause of cancer, one of the leading causes of cancer death amongst men is what? Is prostate cancer. If any man lives long enough, his prostate gland is going to grow bigger. The longer a man lives, the bigger his prostate gland grows. So having an enlarged prostate gland does not mean you have cancer. You just have what we call a BPH, right? The benign prostate hyperplasia. Don't mind that be English. What it just means that it is not a cancer, but your prostate gland, as you grow older, just starts to grow a little larger. Just starts to grow a little larger. But in some people, and that is totally different. The benign prostate growth or enlargement is not cancer. Some people, however, will develop prostate cancer. And the sad reality about it is that they come out very late. Thank you, Dupo. Thank you. Thank you. Right? They get to know the discovery is very late. Prostate cancer, as with almost all other cancers out there, is curable. The key challenge is to discover it on time, to catch it on time. If we caught it on time, you just enucleate it, you remove it, and you're as good as new, right? You remove it. So please, I want to encourage you. You are over 40, please go for your prostate assessment. Go check it out. Let's find out. Let's find out. And if you are under 40, there are a host of other, if you create the culture of going for regular health checks, then when you now get to the age that those other things, those cancers, they are there, then we can start to screen you for them. Even if you are under 40, your BP check, your numbers, know your blood sugar, know your blood pressure, know your cholesterol. Young men are dropping dead, right? Young men, they just sleep poor and they are dead in their early 40s. I've seen somebody in their 30s that had cancer of the colon, right? That's strange. That was scary. But he died of cancer of the colon because nobody would suspect it. A 30-something-year-old man, constipation, blood in stool, and you wonder, what's this? What's this? And poo, 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 poo. It was cancer. Does an enlarged prostate gland mean cancer? No, sir. That's what I just said. Eh, if you live long enough, if you live to be 150, I don't know what age you hope to go on and meet the Lord and just cross over to the other side. The older a man gets, the bigger his prostate gland becomes. It may get so large that it starts to give symptoms, or it may not give symptoms. It may just. But we know that for all men, as you get older, because of hormonal issues that I won't bother you with, our prostate glands tend to grow larger. Now, that enlargement is not cancer. It's not. It's just part of what happens as men grows older. Now, if it grows large and starts to give you symptoms, talk to your doctor. You cannot urinate very well again. When you are pissing, you have all those, your stream, before when children used to compete, right? Whose piss can go farthest. I don't know whether those of us that were very funny grew up with all kinds of children do all kinds of all kinds of competitions. But as an adult now, you just discover that your piss is not, your urine stream is not coming well. You cannot urinate well. You go to the toilet, you have to wait before it comes out. So those may be signs of prostate having issues, right? But now, if there's blood at any time in your urine, don't take it lightly. But we don't even want you to wait until you have prostate symptoms. Every man over 40 should go for one small test, right? That can help us to know if something is happening with your prostate. Let's go check it out. If you know enough people, you know someone that has died of prostate cancer. Right? You just say he died, he was just sick. Very, 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 very common cancer, right? Amongst men. And unfortunately for most people, they discover it too late. And there are people that discovered it on time and they're fine. One of those people is the Nobel laureate, as he said it, Wole Soyinka, just got to regular screening. You have prostate cancer, and they removed it. This was many years ago. Wole Soyinka is still alive, right? Thankfully, he's still alive. So prostate, let's take care of our prostate health. So go for screening. Go for screening. Go for screening. Know your numbers. Know your blood pressure. Men don't like to go for health checks. Yeah, good. I am working hard. I want to make money. We want to do this thing. But shake it. No shake it. Uncle. But please go for screening. Right? Very important. The other thing I like to talk about, as far as we celebrate men today, is it is okay to cry, right? Men like to think that they are. Oh, okay. Before I answer that, there's a good question. Are there drugs that can reduce an enlarged prostate? Yes and no. I would say yes and no. So when somebody has an enlarged prostate, there are some medicines. If it's so large, that there are some medicines that we give, right, to reduce it so that we can remove it, right? The reduction is so that it may be easier to remove. But if we don't remove it on time, right, boom, it grows large again. So there is no drug per se, at least as of today, with medicine and medical knowledge. That's not to say maybe tomorrow there'll be something, or there might be something. There's no drug today that will shrink your prostate, just like there's no drug that will shrink fibroids or all those kind of stuff. No. So there's no drug that somebody says he has an enlarged prostate gland, and then there's this drug that will shrink it and make it normal. Please don't waste your money, right? Don't let them whine you. I think that the song that is raining now. They are whine, don't let them whine you, right? They are whining you. Don't allow them to whine you, right? So there's no drug. So I was saying that it is okay for men to cry. It's okay to be emotional. Part of the things that, and that's just is this thinking and belief and opinion that fits into the fact that men now don't go for screenings, they don't go for health checks because I'm a man. I'm a man. I cannot be weak. I cannot be, no, you don't show emotion. Be a man. Take it like a man. No, 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 no. Yeah, we need to be more in tune with our emotions, with the issues that affect us, and seek for help. If men don't have a meeting and just start to talk to themselves and talk about their weaknesses and talk about their problems, it doesn't happen. Usually, it's not something that if men meet together and they are talking together, they will be talking about their exploits. Right? They were talking about their exploits. They are trying to tell somebody, I'm stronger, I'm doing well, I'm doing great. Men will rarely sit together and start to say, I'm having problems with this, so who will help me? Because it's part of the persona of being a male, of that alpha, that dominating. But it is okay to seek for help. It is okay to talk to someone, to just seek, because men are struggling with their mental health. I remember somebody sang one song. He said, "Ko easy." He said it in Yoruba. Láti jọmọ ọkùnrin, àfi k'Olúwa kó wa yọ. That is not easy to be a man. That God must help us. That's a song by the commander himself, Chief Ebenezer Obey. It is the load of pressure, and of course, things have also changed. Women also are taking up the roles of provider, of co-provider in a lot of homes. So stereotypes are being broken. However, men are not seeking for help, right? They are not seeking for help. They just don't want to talk to anybody. Please, I want to encourage you. If you are struggling, you are having issues, right? Please seek for help. Seek for professional help. Talk to a friend, right? Call a friend. 50-50, right? Call a friend. Let's stop struggling in silence. If you are having the issues, the things are concerning you, please, by all means, go seek for help. Go find someone that you can talk to. Because it's okay to cry. It's okay to talk to a friend and then get that friend to help you. And that fits into the final thing I like to say to them. That's mental health, right? Our mental health. Coping with stress. We've done a lot of series about stress management. I encourage you to go back and watch um, those um, those those videos. But all men, everyone that is a man, don't feed into the narrative that nothing can go wrong with you, right? Like we say when we discuss mental health issues, that coping with mental health conditions is as simple as what? A, B, C. A is for awareness, B is for balance, and C is for control. As we get more aware of our aspirations, our limitations, because everyone must know you have limitations. You have things that you would like to do, but you cannot do. You have stuff that are beyond you at this time, and maybe for all time, and that is okay. It's okay not to be able to do some things. It's fine. We must get to the place that we are aware of what we can do, what we cannot do, and then strike that balance. Like I say to people, I was somewhere recently, and I said to them, "You are not where you live, right? You are not what you drive. You are not your car." I remember some years ago, I went for a reunion with some of my high school classmates, my secondary school classmates, and at that time, the car I was driving. Well, no, I was not the one driving that car. It was that car that was driving me. There are vehicles that you have. They are the ones driving you. You'll have to, and you need to be budgeting every month. Something is always wrong. The carburetor has issue. The tire has this. The master brake. The oil is leak. All kinds of stuff, wrong with that car. But it was my car. That was what I had at that time. As I drove it for one reunion, and I got there, and one of my classmates looked at me and said, Edgar. I said, yes. He said, now your car be this. I said, no, be that. So, there's this thing about trying to put yourself, I'm not what I drive, right? I'm not where I live, right? I'm me. And I'm a work in progress, getting better to become all that I can be. So don't, as a man, don't put yourself under that extreme pressure to perform, that you lose sight of what's important and you break your self-esteem and have problems with your mental health. Do what you can, right? Balance. So balance is to do what you can and leave what you cannot do. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to relax. It's okay. Work hard. Don't get me wrong. Today, for instance, I've been up and I don't for the past 2-3 weeks up here there traveling, working hard. It's okay to work hard, right? It's fine to work hard. However, as we work hard, let's not lose sight that you are not where you live. Some people are afraid to tell people where they live. And so because of something that happened to them, they feel inferior. No. No one can make you feel inferior without your permission as a man. So don't get to that place and you just, and then what happens to such men is when they get really, really worked up, when they get really upset, they start to take the anger out on the people that love them, on their partners, their children, right? The people that they have power over. Have you seen a gate man, right, harass you? Even so, no, people that are, they just take it because they feel the need to dominate. And that's how they get off. They become bullies. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that bullies people to feel good about yourself. No. Please, awareness, balance, and then control the things that you can control. Anything that is outside your control, please don't lose sleep over it. Don't let it disturb you, right? Don't let it weigh you down. Anything you can't control, it makes no sense to me. Well, okay, so they're playing World Cup now, and the strangest thing is, I've not been able to watch one single match in that World Cup. No, someone says, because you are not a footballer, you okay, maybe, I don't know. But I just find it, maybe because Nigeria is not, but even when Nigeria, all the tournaments that Nigeria has played in recent times, I just thought, I discovered that I might not watch. The day I now decide to watch, they lose. so I watch football. I follow it, right? But I do not kill myself over what is not under my control. I have a friend then that every time Nigeria loses a match, he will cry. He will weep. Man, he will weep. When I met school then, the guy will cry and we were looking at him, wow, you're crying over this? These people that lost the match, they've collected their bonus and they went to nightclub after they lost. So whatever is not under your control, the point is, whatever is not under your control, please don't let it get you down. I want to encourage all men to play. Play. Find some time out to play. Find something that you enjoy. It's not just men and women. So for not just for men, for women as well. I want to encourage all our female folks. Get your man to play. Get him to laugh. Right? Get him to relax. And I want to encourage every man out there, please find some time out to play. Find some time out to relax. Find some time out to enjoy your partner if you're married. Right? Just have fun. Play. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to cost an arm or a leg. You could just even sitting outside and enjoying the breeze and taking it in and taking a deep breath and saying to yourself, I'm grateful for where I am while on the way to where I'm going to. Because work no dey finish here. No, we go area level now, small before we walk out come out. Work no dey finish. There's nothing wey person fit do when they say, I don't finish everything. No. Work no dey finish. So you go work out small. As you work out small, you go borrow some sense. When you play. Because that work when you don't finish, when you don't do and finish, if you payment now, if you payment crossover, somebody else go do am o. So may you enjoy those things, that thing where you don't work for small, yeah. May you pay yourself. May you just relax. May you just take one cold bottle of malt. Eh? May you not go shayo, no become shayo master. When you come shack up, say, go. The doctor don't say, we work no the finish, maybe we go enjoy yourself. You now come carry energy drink. You come mix yellow, blue, then I go. Nah, that one, it harm yourself with that too. Alcohol disorder and all the things where they keep men for area. When they shayo master. If you look at all the things where they destroy men's life, alcohol dey inside them. Some people, even for finance, beyond earth, even financial, this thing, all the house where they're supposed to be, the foundation for the house, like inside and belly, they don't drink am. But the thing where they say, may you just take time. Anything with they healthy, may you take and play, may you relax, may you go out with madam small, make you not jive small, make you not play small. No enter house, everything just serious, don't dey frank your face. When you enter your house, be like saying, "How many barak you dey?" Don't do that one anymore, though. You enter house, may your children play with you, may your wife play with you, may you yourself play with yourself, may you laugh, may you relax. Because this life, it dey go so, it dey go. Before you don't know one, life don't finish it. We don't cross over to the other side. How the other side be now? We don't know now. Now when we get there, we go fully know. If you be man of faith like me, you don't believe, say, something did that area now. You dey prepare for that area. So may you dey do the things where you supposed to do now. Do it. May you relax. May you play. You don't get answer. That's not waiting area doctor say may you do. So we don't salute all men with dey outside there now. I carry hand for you, I carry ash for you, I carry everything for you. Say, you know easy. You be man, and they do all the things this men supposed to do. I beg, gbosa for you. 3 gbosa. 3 no dey now. Maybe make am 7. 7 gbosa. No be blow. Now alien with the alien. So big thank you to everyone that has joined today. If you have a question, please go ahead and ask your question. I'll be happy to answer your question now. So if you get any question about all the matter we don't talk about, or the one we never talk about, you just get them for mine. Say, okay, this one we need to talk about men. So I beg, me Sam for the chat box there, make I answer your question. Any question you get, when you ask, we go answer them. So any question there, let's have the questions now, and then we can answer your questions. Right? Questions. Okay. A question no day now. That one good self. So until I come again next week now, make you remember, say, life, you know, get duplicate. God bless you.